Hi everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about event binding, which is the third method of one-way data binding. So event binding is nothing but any user action performed in any dynamic website is known as event binding. There are a lot of events in Angular like mouse event, keystroke event and button event. So in event binding, the data flows from the view file to the class file. So let's jump into the code and understand the event binding in a better way. So as you know, there are two types of website are present in web development. One is static website, another is dynamic website. In static website, there is no user action or user event is getting performed. But in the case of dynamic website, the user action is performed. So let's take an example and understand that concept. So generally you have observed in e-commerce website there are a lot of products are there, and under the products you have observed there is a add to cart button is present. So when you are clicking on that add to cart button, that is nothing but the user action which is performed in any dynamic website. So that functionality we can achieve by using event binding. For giving you any real-time coding example, I have listed some basic events in Angular which you will going to see now. So these are the basic events of Angular. I have listed it down so you can see. So this is the click event. So this is the syntax of click event, and this is the description what it does. So at the description of this video, I will attach this file so that later on you can refer to this file. So now let's do a real-time coding example of event binding. So let's take a HTML button, and inside of button I can write the click event, which is under the bracket, and it will call to a method which is add to cart method, and we will give this button name as add to cart. So if we save and head into the browser, so now you can see the add to cart button is coming. So what we want, so now when we are clicking on the add to cart button, we want to show a message that product is added successfully. So let's write down the message inside of the h1 tag, product is added successfully. So now if you head into the browser, when you click on the add to cart button, then this message should show. So to achieve this in Angular, we will use the click event of Angular. So let's declare the add to cart method in the app component.ts. So here we will declare the method add to cart. So before that, let's declare a message property, which is string type. So here we will assign the message in the message property. So this dot message equal to the message we want to show. So let's copy that. So if we save and head into the browser, so if you see, nothing is happening. So to achieve this functionality, we have to use interpolation. So here we have to delete it and write down the message property, which is written here. We have to copy this and paste it here. If we save and head into the browser, here you can see when you are clicking on the add to cart button, the product is added successfully message is showing here. So by using event binding, also you can get this button property and its state. So in Angular, there is a reserved variable which is $event. Here in TypeScript file, we have to pass that event as parameter. Then we have to console.log that event. So if you save and head into the browser, if you inspect and console, when we are clicking on the add to cart button, you can see the event property is showing here. So here Angular tells us that this is a mouse event. So if you explore it, then you can see we can get all the button properties here. So by tracking on these button properties, you can do any dynamic operations. So this is all about event binding in Angular. If you want more short videos like this, then make sure you subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. We will meet in the next one.